All right, how's it, Nerd Squad? Thanks for stopping back in. Today I got another little bullshit assessment for you. Today, let's talk about Mortal Kombat Legends Battle of the Realms, the animated movie that just came out about a day or so ago. Got a chance to check it out. And as you guys know, if you followed the content, I am a Mortal Kombat fan. I have been since I was a kid. Grew up playing the games. I said it in my other videos, and I'll say it again. I love the old movies. I do, both of them, Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat Annihilation. But um, we'll jump into this though. This was actually pretty cool. This had a lot of really cool stuff in it. I think the animation style of this was really awesome. Good storyline for the most part, I would say. I was happy with it. The kind of concept of this thing is Shao Kahn and Raiden decide they want to have, they agree to have one more tournament, and it's the last tournament, the winner kind of take all. And obviously Earth Realm is trying to prevent the realms from merging and stuff like that. Shao Kahn's still trying to take over. So they go and plead their case to, the Elder Gods, and the Elder Gods agree, we'll let you have one more tournament. So it's a tournament style, kind of setup of the movie, but there's some, intricacies throughout it and stuff that make it pretty good. Good fight scenes though, good action. The characters were really cool. We did get to see a lot of really cool stuff between obviously Sub-Zero and Scorpion, a rivalry as old as ever. So sticking really true to a lot of the stuff. So I really enjoyed it. There was like I said, really good fight stuff. The animation was great. The story was good. There was some really good comedic stuff in there from Johnny Cage, obviously, as we have kind of come to expect from him. So all in all, it was pretty good, I'll say. I think it's about an hour and a half long. And about the first hour and 10 minutes of it are pretty sweet, in my opinion. And then I got to tell you guys, I don't know what happens. I don't understand this at all. I mean, I do because they explain it very well. That's not what I mean. But it just is like, they take this really good story that's, like I said, it's based on this tournament. Everybody's fighting in it, and everybody gets to fight other people, and really cool battles. And it's, really unfolding like some true original, Mortal Kombat stuff. Real true original good Mortal Kombat story. Let's have a tournament. Let's decide the fate of the realms. Great characters. We got to see Stryker in this, and obviously, Liu Kang and Sonya Blade and Jackson Briggs and Raiden, and like I said, just a lot of really cool characters in this. And then we get to the end, like the tournament's basically over. Liu Kang finishes kicking the shit out of Shao Kahn, and then the Elder Gods come down and say, we have this one major threat now who's looming or whatever, and you're the chosen one. And Raiden has always said you were the chosen one, so we need you to take care of this thing. Because Shinnok had created this thing, he stole all the keys to this weird thing, I don't know, and created this giant being thing. And this is where the story for me just went completely off the rails. I don't understand this shit at all. So basically, they turn Liu Kang's ass into Captain Marvel or some shit. He's all fucking gold and sparkly and on fire or some shit. And, then he uses his animality and he turns into this dragon, this, pretty traditional style, Japanese or whatever style of actually it might be a Chinese style, and I apologize for not knowing the difference, but he turns into the dragon. It's very much kind of snake-esque dragon, and he's trying to fight this gigantic being, and this thing is just like it's like it went from this turning him into this Captain Marvel thing, and then it turned him into like it's almost like a Godzilla movie, and it's like, what the fuck is going on in here? And how does this even remotely relate to what we just got done seeing? Like the story, the whole movie was about the battle for the realms and stuff. And like, I get it at the end. They're trying to have this giant one being creature thing. He's trying to dismantle all the realms. Like he's just trying to tear everything down. So it does still hold true that it's to the battle of the realms or whatever, but it just doesn't fit, in my opinion. It's just kind of like, what in the stupid shit is this? It was not needed. It was not necessary. It felt like a solid push at the end of this movie to get it beyond, an hour and 10 minutes long, because maybe they felt like that wasn't long enough of a movie. I don't know. It just was so weird. It was so awkward. I feel like it was done, honestly, really poorly. Like the action parts of it were like super boring. It almost kind of, it almost kind of felt like a throwback to like something you would have seen in the 80s or the 80s era, which by no means is bad stuff. I grew up on that stuff, but from the first hour and 10 minutes or so of this movie being really cool and looking really good and having a good story and making me laugh and like, you know, kind of having me fully engaged in this thing, to get to the last about 15 or 20 minutes of it with just like blank stare on my face of like, what in the shit is going on here? I don't know. It ended really, really weird. Of course, Liu Kang ends up beating this thing, obviously, and then, you know, he comes back down to Earth and his, you know, shimmer goes away and he's back to just being Liu Kang again or whatever. But I don't know. I mean, that's just kind of how it ended. So it was kind of weird. It was like this really cool movie kind of on the way up. Pretty good trajectory up till the end. And then it is, in my opinion. So I don't know. It looks like it's got a 7.5 on IMDb, 90% on Rotten Tomatoes so far. Like I said, we're only about a day or so into this. And again, it's not bad. I mean, honestly, I would watch it till the tournament ends. I mean, once Liu Kang kicks the shit out of Shao Kahn, it end the movie. So, you know, if you guys are into that stuff, let me know what you think. Check it out. But I mean, basically, my no bullshit assessment is it's good for an hour, about an hour and 10 minutes. It's really good. And if you don't watch the you know, the weird part at the end, I think you'll leave happy. I know I would have. I know if I watch it again, I'm not going to watch that last little bit of it. It was just, I don't know, it was weird. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. I want to know if you guys liked the ending or if you thought like I did, like it didn't fit. It really wasn't part of it, not necessary. But let me know what you think. I'm curious to see kind of what you guys are saying about it. Make sure you just leave me some comments. Hit me up on Instagram at Sector 7 Podcast. Make sure you tell your friends about the channel. Like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching the content that's coming out. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you today. So as always, stay safe, be good to each other, and we'll see you in the next one. See you.
Okay, Dick, nice chat.